Hello students, a warm welcome to in this educative video. In previous video we had seen the chapter 3 of synthetic fibers and the plastics. So now continuing we are going to see its further parts. So today children we are going to see the various type of the topics. First introduction, that is I told into our previous video. What are the synthetic fibers? As I taught you in the previous video, today we are going to see what is the types of the fibers, and there is the plastics as material of choice, plastic and the environment. So we are going to see first the kinds, how many types of the fibers. So it's have the 4 types. Yes children, we are going to see here is the various types of the synthetic fibers. So first we talk about the rayon, second is the nylon, third is the polyester, fourth is the acrylic. So first we see the rayon. Rayon, it is obtained by the naturally and it is man-made. Why? Because it is obtained by the naturally, but it is synthesized by the man. So that is why it is called the man-made. Why? Whence it is man-made, so it is called the artificially rayon fiber. And artificially it is the cheap silk. It is a type of the silk, but it is not pure, not 100% naturally. That is why it is called the artificial cheap silk. Its various uses children, but few precious I am going to ask you. First we use it into the carpet, cloths and the bed sheets. Now further we talk about the nylon. Nylon children, its first specification, first character, that it is the man-made, means the synthetic, and whereas the man-made and synthetic, it means it is the artificial. It is strongest fiber. It is the more strongest fiber than the other. So it is strong. So due to its strength, strongest fiber than the steel wire. It is more strongest than the steel wire. That is why it is used in the various form such as parachute. Example second is the ropes for the rock climbing. And one more specialty of it is easy to wash. Now further we are going to see the third form is the polyester. Synthetic fiber as a form of the polyester, it is easy to wash. It means no need to iron. Why no need to iron? Because it remains crisp. Every time there is the fresh. No need to iron. Now further its use PET. It means various type of the terylene also, and especially it is used various type of foam prepared by the PET. Poly, E for ethylene and T for the terephthalate. Terephthalate, it is the full form of the PET, and this PET polyester that is more useful in the various type of the object. Now further we are going to see the acrylic. Acrylic means what? It is prepared by the synthetic fiber. Acrylic also a part of the fiber and cheaper version of the wool use, such as wool material. So it's 4 kinds of fibers we had seen. Now further we are going to discuss the various topics. Yes children, here we talk about the plastics. What is the plastics? Before the plastics, once again I want to ask the few types of the fibers, that is rayon, nylon, polyester and the acrylic. So what is this? I told now before that I am going to start this, I want to ask the few things about this thing. How we use it, we are going to see it. That first, before the plastic, we are going to see what is the thermoplastic, thermosetting and further so many objects, so many things we are going to see here. And here is the shown the various type of the pictures, also so types of the synthetic fiber as I told in the beginning: rayon, nylon, polyester and the acrylic. So what is the first? We are going to see the rayon. Rayon, I told it is the obtained by the naturally, and rayon is a regenerate cellulose fiber that is made from the natural source such as the wood and the agriculture product. Rayon also a very useful fiber as I told in the beginning: silk, wool, cotton, lime texture fibers we get by it. Now further it is the picture of the rayon. Now further we are going to see the nylon. Nylon is a generic design for the family of the synthetic polymer. It is also the man-made fiber. And nylon is a thermoplastic silky material that can be melt proceed into the fiber, film, shapes. It is made of repeating units linked by amides link similar to the peptide bonds in the proteins. So it is the specification about the nylon. And one more thing children, it is the strongest fiber, that is why it is used for the strengthen work such as parachute, rock climbing. It is used. Here is the example of the various type of the nylon. Now we talk about the polyester and the acrylic. What is the polyester as I told, and what is the acrylic? Acrylic is also a thin synthetic man-made fabric that is primarily composed to the polymers. Polymer, I asked in our previous video what is polymer and what is the monomer. Mono means one and poly means many, and here it is the unit means unit. So it is there is the polyacrylotrilite, just like nylon and the polyester, which were patented and further developed by the DuPont. Acrylic is also part of DuPont's synthetic fibers. It was created in the 1941 and originally trademarked under the name the Orlon. What is the name? Orlon, and it is invented into the 1941. Now further we see it is the various type of the picture. It is this picture is shown the polyester and the acrylic fiber. Now further we see the characteristics of the synthetic fiber. We had seen the various type of the synthetic fibers. So what is the characteristics, what is the properties of that we are going to see. Characteristics, especially for synthetic fibers, are cheaper than the natural fibers. Fibers are stronger than natural fiber. It is easy to maintain the synthetic fibers. It is easy to wash the synthetic fabrics. It is easy to wash, and synthetic fabrics are dried up in less time. We can do also the activity once we wash our clothes and there is the dried into the sun, then we can see it, which there is the take the much time, which take the less time. So we suppose see the synthetic fabrics, synthetic fiber, they are dried up in the less time. Synthetic fibers are readily available. Yes, it is readily available, easily available. So it was the characteristics of the synthetic fabrics fibers. Now it is the characteristics of synthetic fiber, that is the picture are shown here. Now further we are moving ahead. We talk about the plastics. What are the plastics? Children, generally we use the plastics. Plastics, once we go to market, we see the various forms of the plastic containers, utensils as we use in our everyday life. Most of the things found made up by the plastic at our home. So plastic, what is plastic? First I want to ask you, what is plastic? Plastic is a polymer. It means it is made up by the various type of the poly units, and it is the chain of that, and it is prepared, it is strong. Why? Because in between there is the molecule, there is the no gap, there is the no free movement, rotation. That is why it is there is the strongest. Yes, plastic, its uses are various. And why we choose the plastic, why we prefer the plastic? We prefer the plastic because first it is, we get very cheap cost, we can arrange in very less price, it is easy to keep, it is easy to handle, very colorful it have, and there is the durability, it means we can keep it safe for a long time. So plastic, no corrosion is there, and lots of the choices are there, and it is have the lightweight, flexible, it can bend easily, it can, there is the bend, and due to the ways we heat up it, it can change many type of the shapes, whatever according to we either you. So whatever we want, we can make it and recycle it also. So plastics, so many types of the plastics we have, but sometime it's play a negative role also. So children, now we are going to see what is the plastics. Plastics are typically organic polymers of the high molecular mass and often contain other substance, and they are usually synthetic, most commonly derived means obtained from the petrochemicals. However, an array of the varieties are made from the renewable material, means renew, again MAC, is such as the polylactic acid, and from there is the corn or the cellulose, and from the cotton linters. Now further we are going to see, it is the picture shown various type of the plastic containers such as the plastic bottles. Now see the moving ahead, here is the shown in this picture the plastic bags. Yes, whenever we go to market, whatever we purchase, so whatever things we purchase, most of generally the shopkeeper either the we use the plastic bag, and that plastic bags look nice once we use by the handling, it is very good, but after using it, it turned into the plastic waste, and that plastic waste every day increase day by day at our home, outside our home, in the society, town, in our city, and not only at a last it reach this waste at a whole the country. So it's have the big problem. So plastics, we should avoid the use of the plastics. So plastic bags, this picture mention the plastic bags destroy the environment. Yes, it is destroy the environment. Why it is destroy the environment? Why one only the plastic bag can destroy the environment? Yes children, because it is divided into two things, few object that can be degenerate, either the plastic bags, that is the degradable, either the non-degradable. Degradable, it means few things, there is the biodegradable, few are the not biodegradable. So what is further I will ask you. So plastic bags, it is harmful for our health. So what we do, we can replace it by the think all the green think. What is the greeneries? We can use instead of the plastic bags, polythene, by the replace. How the replace? We use the paper bags, we use the jute bags, that is good, and that can again there is the recycle into the all the environment, that is also the eco-friendly. So here we talk about the, this is divided plastic into two types mostly. First is the thermoplastic, and second is the thermosetting plastic. Thermoplastic, Thermoplastic, it means whenever we heat up it, so it can, there is the mold very fast and we can get the various type of the shapes, and it is called the thermoplastic. A thermoplastic is a material, usually a plastic polymer, which becomes more soft when heated and the harder when the cooled, and thermoplastic material can be cooled and heated several times, not the once, and without any change in their chemical or the mechanical properties. No need to change their properties. And when thermoplastics are heated to their melting property, they melt to a liquid. It is the thermoplastic. How we use the thermoplastics? Children, whenever, mostly generally in our life routine, we use the thermoplastic, and thermoplastic then can again the molded, either the reshape. Now further, it is the water. What is this? It is the picture shown. There is the water bottle. It is also the thermoplastic. Now further we talk about the thermosetting plastic. What is the thermosetting plastic? Thermosetting plastic is a polymer. It is also a polymer that irreversible, not the reversible. It means it can't be able to change again one shape to another shape. Suppose A shape, A is the glass. Again I want to mold it and turn into the any type of the bowl, either any type of the vase. So it can't be able and becomes rigid. So that is why it can't be molded so many times. It can't be reshaped. So that is why it is the rigid. And when heated, once we heat up, such a material is known as a thermoset, either the thermosetting, and polymer. It is the polymer, means various type of the units made it the thermosetting plastics. And initially the polymer is a liquid or the soft solid. Thermosetting plastics we use most of the electrical appliance. Why? Because that is not again and again the melt whenever the increase the heat. Plastics in our lives. In the beginning I told you the plastics in our generally life, every day, every place, most of we use plastic in our life. You had seen various type of the containers, bucket, stools, and this is the table, chair. We use plastic. It play a very important role in our life. And thermoplastics and the thermosetting plastics, it is also play a very important role in our life, that is shown by the picture. This side shown the thermosetting and here is the thermoplastic. Thermoplastic, it means it can change, it can get the various type of the shape again and again. It is recycled, while the thermosetting, it can't bend easily, and it we get, once we heat up it, we get once only a shape, not its change again and again. So that is why most of the use the thermosetting plastic. So again by the picture I want to show what is the basic difference between the thermoplastic and the thermosetting plastic. Here is the picture. There is the shown various type of the toys in this picture. So can be melted repeatedly, can be melted repeatedly. Thermosets, one shaped, only the once upon a shape, can't be melted, only the ones. Here is then shown the various type of the electrical appliance into the thermoset, either the thermosetting plastic. Now further we talk about the polythene. In the beginning I ask we can substitute the polythene. Why? Because it is harmful, it is not the eco-friendly. Why it is not eco-friendly? It is not the biodegradable. What is biodegradable? I will ask in the further time. Now see the polythene. What is polythene? Polythene, it means poly. Poly means many. Ethene is a chemical, is an example of the plastics. That is why the polythene is made by the plastic, and this plastic is we get by the polythene. It is used for the making commonly used polythene bags. We prepared the various type of the bags, that is called the polythene. Why we use? We use various type of the polythenes for the carrying the very things, object that is made by the plastic. Here is the various type of the toys shown in this picture, that is few are the scientific, few are the modified pictures shown here. Now further we talk about the plastics various uses in this picture, that is the various chairs. Generally daily routine we use plastic as a material of the choice. Here is the one question raised, why we use this material only, the plastic, why it is our choice? Why it is choice? Because it is easy to purchase, easy to keep, it is durable, it means at a long last time we can keep it properly, it is not corroded, it is not react with the corroded means it is not react with the present atmosphere, air, water. That is why we use it and we get it into the various forms, color. So we are really into plastic because it is the simply a very cool, incredibly versatile material, and it is invented by the humans. Its durability, its strength and the malleability make plastic the material of choice. That is why everyone choose the plastic for the product designed to protect and improve the human health. It is shown the various type of the container that is made by the plastic. Plastic is non-reactive. Yes children, plastic is not non-reactive. It does not react with the thermal. It does not react with the electrical. Thermal reaction, it means thermal there is the, it not there is a react. That is why most of in the our kitchen, most of the utensils that is made by the plastic, it is actually non-reactive. So that is why various type of the pans, whatever we use in our kitchen, that's handle made by this, and electrical appliance also used by this non-reactivity. We use this thermosetting plastic. It is the shown the various picture of the plastics. Now plastic is light, strong and the durable. I asked in the beginning, it is very lightweight, it is strongest such as nylon, and it is durable. It means it is can be keep for a long time. So we use the various type of the jars, this helmet, it is also the protect, safeguard for our body, especially for the head, brain, head injury. So that injury we can stop by this plastic made the helmet. Here we talk about the plastics are poor conductor. Yes children, wood and plastic are bad conductor of the electricity, because electron in them are bound to their respective parent atom and are not free to move. Therefore wood or plastic does not possess freely movable changes, hence they can't conduct electricity. That is why most of the time you had seen an electrician, due to repair any electrical things, he wear the gloves, rubber gloves. Why rubber gloves? That is poor conductor of the electricity. So that is why when he there is a wear the that gloves of the rubber that can save them by the various type of the electrical appliance. Now plastics and the environment. We talk about the plastic and the environment. Children, generally we use the plastics whenever we go to market, we purchase various things, then that is covered, either the wrapped into the plastics. So that is we most of the remain in the environment of the plastic. When we use it, and suppose it is there is the biodegradable, so that is good, but plastic is the not biodegradable. So children, what happened? It remains for a long last time. So that is why it may be 100 years, it may be 500 years, it may be the more than that. So children, that is harmful for our environment. So further we see, I want to show this picture. It is shown the polluted by the single use plastic bags. Now further we see types of the waste: peels of the vegetable, fruits left out, the food stuff, 2 weeks, approximate time taken to degenerate 1 to 2 weeks. Nature of the material, biodegradable. Paper, that is 10 to 30 days, approx time taken to degenerate. Nature of material, biodegradable. Cotton cloths, 2 to 5 months, degenerate, and it is nature of material, biodegradable. Now wood, taken the degenerate 10 to 15 years, it is also a nature of the material, biodegradable. Woolen cloths, about a year, biodegradable. Tin, aluminium, other metal cans, it is also take the 100 to 500 years approx for the degenerated time, and it is the nature also, that is the non-biodegradable. And especially we talk, this chapter's title is the plastics also. So we talk about the plastic bags. It is several years, more than 500 years, several years, uncountable years. It is nature of material, non-biodegradable. It means it remain in the environment as it is. It is not the degenerate. That is why it is harmful sometime for us. So yes, I want to ask, in short, the definition of the biodegradable and non-biodegradable. Biodegradable refer to the ability to material to break down and return to the nature. In order for the packing product or material to qualify as biodegradable, they must complete breakdown and the decompose into natural elements with a short time after disposal, typical a year or the less. Now it is the shown the picture, that is the natural things, 100% biodegradable thing, that is shown it green grass. Now we talk about the non-biodegradable, an object that can't be decomposed. Here the shown various type of the waste garbage, that is the non-biodegradable, an object that can't be decomposed into the organic and the environmentally safe waste product. It is called the non-biodegradable. Avoid use of plastic. Yes, in the beginning I asked, avoid the use of the plastic. Avoid the microplastics. Use reusable bag and the product such as paper bags, such as the various type of the jute bags. Avoid the use of plastics. Disposal material we should use. Avoid plastic, especially in the packaging. Do not buy water in the plastic bottle. We use few substitute. Drive less by the car and choose a lightweight car, and avoid plastic microbaits in the personal care products, so we can avoid the use of the plastic. So here is the shown in the picture, we won't use the plastic in our daily lives. Now further we talk about the plastics. We remove the plastics in our life. We use few substitute. Children, what is? So that is why, as a good citizen, as a good responsible citizen, every time we prefer these 5 principles. What is the called the 5R, that the principle once we follow, our life become successful, such as a heaven. So what is the 5R principle? Reset, remove, restore, rebuild and the repeat. This is all 5R is called the 5R system. It is called the 5R principle, that is good for our environment. So at last I want to make a request to all by this video. kindly a responsible citizen, we avoid the use of the plastic, and ever whatever the things we use, that should be as a eco friendly. So thank you for watching me.